My dudes, we have gathered here today to solidify my status as a virgin nerd. Thank you for coming. Just spilled tea all over my fucking shirt.
Not to mention it's all over your awesome shirt.
Jeff fucking pissed himself, bro. Shut up, dude, I didn't. It's not piss, dude.
When I was growing up, the Jackass dudes were like the shit. I can name all of these guys off the top of my head to this day, and somewhere in my noggin I have this half-baked video essay idea arguing for the cultural importance of Jackass and its predecessors and sequels, the effects they ended up having on not only celebrity culture, but perhaps more importantly, at least to me, DIY filmmaking, and in the case of CKY, how this gnarly skater bro in his room, way before the Jackass TV show was even in production, basically established the exact style of editing that went on to become the YouTube aesthetic, and how his approach to visual storytelling continues to influence the editing and the cinematography of several of like the biggest creators on this platform to this day. But that is for another day, because today we're gonna be focusing on something else, something not as cool, something a lot less important, significant, third synonym. But to even get there, we have to start off with the raddest, shreddiest, and most off the absolute hook extreme sport in the history of sports that old people simply don't understand.
Freaking skateboarding, dude.
Now, for at least a few years of my dweeby little life, I was what some would refer to as a skater kid. And while I personally never progressed beyond the occasional ollie and sidewalk 50-50, some of my friends went on to become like actually good. And that was so cool, man, because like we all grew up watching Fully Flared, the DC video, Cheese and Crackers, and Yeah Right, and we all wanted to be that. We all wanted to have a Century Optics fisheye shoved so deeply up our asses that the VX1000's microphone breaks right off when we hit that pop shove it. Like I remember us watching Ali Boulala repeatedly absolutely slam his body into the ground attempting to land the infamous 25 stairs. I remember being equally perplexed and blown away by Rodney Mullen's weird ass ballet looking tricks, and I remember my friend sitting next to me on the couch turning and telling me that,
Dude, that guy invented the kickflip.
sorry that the audio is kind of trash when I'm sitting in that chair. I have since gotten a more reliable microphone. Thank you, patrons. And of course, talking about all these skateboard-related memories, I'd be amiss not to mention the PS1 classic Anthony Hawkins' Prawn Skater. Cause dude, I've spent more time in this flight hangar than I have in my school's showers after gym class, which doesn't say much because I was a stinky kid, but let's just say that I've grinded more low-poly helicopter blades than I have marijuana cigarettes, okay? Grass is crass. And for mowing. Bong? More like wrong, buddy. Get that reaper out of my face. I'm about to hit a front foot 360 inward heel flip to fakie dark slide down these 50 stairs, brah. All this to say that skateboarding was, and continues to be, a big deal to me. Not as big as it was to my friends who, you know, actually got good at it and continues to skate to this day. Don't get me wrong, I'm like a textbook poser, but the vibe and like aesthetics of late 90s, early 2000s skateboarding culture still speaks to me in a way that like few other things do. And out of this fascination for this cool extreme sport, there was this other thing that also piqued my interest, and that thing was fingerboarding.
So fucking epic when you start. Hit it from the back and drive it.
Yeah, remember tech decks? These little finger skateboards were everywhere in the early 2000s, and I remember getting my hands on one but not really knowing what to do with it, so I guess I just kind of fiddled around with it at my desk. But at some point after getting it, I don't know exactly when, but I'm guessing around like 2007, I must have fallen down some Google rabbit hole, or maybe I just YouTube searched fingerboard, and what I found was fucking fascinating. Because people had really embraced these shitty little plastic skateboards, and they've kind of evolved it into something more akin to actual skateboarding, except with your fingers. And I just realized that this cup is green, and that I probably shouldn't be using it in front of my green screen. Nice, Jeff. Shitty plastic decks were replaced with the sort of multi-layered wood process that you'd use to make a normal-sized skateboard deck, and these shitty little plastic wheels were replaced with wheels that used the same material as actual skateboard wheels with actual bearings inside. Brands like Berlin Wood, flat-face fingerboards, and Black River ramps were making shit like stairs, rails, and boards that not only looked way cooler than the plastic tech decks before them, but also seemed to actually enable people to take this whole fingerboarding thing to another level. And listen, this shit is nerdy as hell, like I'm not denying that, but you know what else is nerdy as hell? Fucking skateboarding. Just some dude manically repeating the exact same motions for days on end, pushing themselves to the edge of what the human body should be capable of to land this one specific trick, while his friend rides behind him holding some little shitty DV camera with the goofiest lens you've ever seen, just to be able to get this one like 15-second clip to edit into their little skate movie they're making. And in case I need to clarify this, which I kinda hope that I don't, that's not me shitting on skateboarders or, you know, skateboarding as a sport. It's just me trying to kinda highlight that it's not that different from fingerboarding. That being said though, fingerboarding is also just fucking goofy as hell. I mean, it's these dudes with their shitty little toy skateboards doing shitty little tricks. I mean, how hard can it be? Well, I'm about to find out. I went and got myself this fingerboard here, as well as a couple of obstacles and a mild case of carpal tunnel syndrome, to find out how hard fingerboarding actually is. I'll be spending the next couple of weeks practicing and documenting my process, and by the end of this video I will present you with my very own cool and epic fingerboarding montage. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started practicing my shredding, and we can get back to me in just a little bit. And in the meantime, let me tell you how all of this started. It's the 1950s. Everly Brothers is playing from the radio, you're drinking Coca-Cola the old-fashioned way, and you and your buddies have just been hitting the waves with your surfboards.
Oh, bro, it's just like, dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like, you pull in, and you just get spit right out of them, and you just drop in and just smack the lip, whoop-ah! Drop down, snap, ah! And then after that, you just drop in, you just ride the barrel and get pitted, so pitted like that.
And as you're leaving the beach, you think to yourself,
boy, if this isn't Fat City. This surfing business sure is a kick and a hoot. It's got me imagining how far out it'd be to kick off our earth paths and just surf the pavement. Oh, I can picture it right now, this Deb's delight, just cruising down the boulevard after a chiller diller on my way to my Dolly Sweetheart's hula hop roller skating practice, but I ain't no shim. I know that'd be impossible. Unless...
And so you throw a pair of roller skate wheels on a wooden board and proceed to hit a half-cap crooked grind nollie inward heel flip, and buddy, you just invented the skateboard. Now fast forward to the mid-1980s. Skateboarding culture is in full bloom, and while we don't know who exactly invented it, we do know that in Powell Peralta's 1985 Future Primitive, we have what many claim to be the first footage of someone using a fingerboard. It's said that skaters were probably making their own fingerboards for some time before this, but yeah, for many, this was their first introduction to fingerboarding as a concept. And going off script for a second, I think I mentioned cheese and crackers before, and I'm pretty sure there's a scene in there with a fingerboard as well, which I think was my first introduction to this whole subculture or whatever it is. So for a timeline, that's 1985, and in 1987, Somerville International's fingerboard brand launched what people believe to be the first actually rideable with rolling wheels fingerboard to moderate success seemingly. Around this time it was also apparently quite common to find these novelty keychains with a little skateboard on them, mostly in skate shops, but also, and I'm totally guessing here, museum gift shops. But in 1999, things were about to change. And around here is where I got my first tech deck. I don't remember where I got it or how it looked, but I do remember building little shitty cardboard ramps and filming myself with my Logitech QuickCam Communicate STX 1.3 megapixels doing shitty little tricks that I'd then send the clips off to my equally dorky friends over MSN Messenger. I also remember this one specific fingerboarding video that I found. And when I was researching for this, I went to seek out that specific video, and I don't know, man, there's something about seeing a video's upload date as being 17 years ago that bothers me in a way that I can't explain. But I digress. The video is called Fingerboard Opus 0 by Alexis Milant, sorry about that. And Alexis actually uploaded like a remastered version of this video just a month before me finding it again after all these years. And let me tell you, I could not care less if you agree with me on this, or if you can't see what I see, because this video is such a fucking banger, dude. It's so satisfying. It has this weird kind of atmosphere where everything is filmed in like pitch black darkness with heavily lit and sometimes overexposed centerpieces, and there's no music, just this sort of ethereal vibe of complete silence apart from the rolling of the little wheels and the pops of the board. Just to give you an idea, I'm gonna play you a couple of short clips with no commentary here. If nothing else, I reckon that at least a couple of you ASMR freaks out there might have gotten a kick out of that. But regardless if you see it or not, this was like peak content for me back then. This was also like a sort of artistic goal, something that I was struggling to reach due to my Windows Movie Maker and webcam setup. Not to mention the fact that I was struggling to even get the board to lift off the ground, or table, I guess. And speaking of which... this is the dumbest microphone setup I've ever had. I thought it'd be best for us to start with kind of assessing what my base level skill is here. So here I've got my fingerboard, and now we're gonna find out what I can do with it. So I'm just gonna place this like there. Here's my board for anyone curious about it. And not to sound too braggy here, but before I started filming I was kind of fiddling with it, and I was hitting some pretty sick ollies. I'm pretty sure I can get a kickflip in here as well, so let's put it to a test. Starting with a basic ollie. Oh, first try. Let's do that again. I mean, that's pretty... I mean, look, I'm not saying I'm a natural at this, but I'm pretty much a natural at this. Look at that, got some good air time as well. Let's see a slow motion of that. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm pretty confident with these. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, ladies.
I'm taken.
Okay, but that's an ollie. That's a pretty low bar. Now it's gonna get real interesting in as far as this could be interesting. Because this is when I'm gonna try the kickflip. Okay. Some basic stretches. Here we go. Ah. Oh, God damn it. What was that, like 5th try? That looked pretty smooth as well. Honestly, I'm impressed with myself. And you should be too.
Dad?
Okay, one more time. Did it spin? I don't know if it spun. Let's do it again. Here, see that? Ooh. Again. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. 3. That's pretty sick though. Well, that went a lot better than I thought it would. Pretty stoked about that. But I'm still gonna, keep practicing here. And while I... Oh.
Cerveza cristal. Cerveza cristal.
So, in 1999, the fingerboard scene got turned pretty much upside down due to the launch of the Tech. And what Tech did that was kind of brilliant was that they partnered with, actual skate brands so that they could make miniature versions of real-life skateboard graphics. This, of course, incentivized people to first of all get them just because they looked cool, but also incentivized skaters who already had the, real version of a skateboard to get a miniature version of that same board. Tech has since went on to release various variations of their boards, a larger handboard variant, the smaller finesse variant, long boards, penny boards, even wooden pro boards. But of course, most prolifically, apart from their standard fingerboard, there are various obstacles. There are stairs, mini ramps, half pipes and rails. And I believe that this is where fingerboarding kinda took off. Because there was this kinda lightning in a bottle type situation where Tech kinda entered into the zeitgeist at the perfect time. The internet was in the early stages of people posting videos of themselves doing whatever. And they also targeted the perfect demographic, because skaters would obviously want skateboard-related things, and a lot of them already had video cameras to film themselves doing cool shit on their skateboards. So having these two factors in mind, the equation just makes sense. We take skateboarders like to film themselves looking cool, minus cool, plus dorky, and then instead of this, we get this.
You actually have to learn. Do that. No, I think I have a better thing for this. What are you doing? My scooter.
So here's a little practice log. I've got some tutorials up on my screen here, and I'm gonna be trying to learn how to do a 360 flip today. As my practice sessions began, I aimed to squeeze in at least 30 minutes of practicing and filming every day, but I will say that most days I did find myself going beyond that. However, despite my cocky start nailing those sick kickflips and whatnot, I quickly realized that mastering new tricks was a lot tougher than I had thought. Oh, fucking finally! That kinda looked good as well, I feel like. Ollies and kickflips I had down pretty solidly, at least half of the time, but I never really managed to consistently nail anything more complicated, like heel flips, hard flips, tray flip, or anything like that. I did manage to land a couple, like nollie and fakie tricks, but let's just say that they weren't very clean. And then came the filming part, which also turned out to be trickier than I had expected. After browsing YouTube for some ideas, I decided that I didn't want to have too many of these static camera angles, because I needed to do everything I could to kinda elevate my shitty skills to make them look, at least somewhat impressive. So I instead opted to go for more of that follow filming style that you'd see in, real skate videos. So I dug out my old stream camera, which I happen to own this fisheye lens for, and I rigged an LED light to the camera for good measure. After some tinkering with settings like shutter speed and ISO, I finally landed on something that I was at least kind of satisfied with. As for obstacles, I tried to reach out to some fingerboarding brands, and I actually managed to get into contact with one that offered to send me some stuff, but there was some sort of mix-up with customs and I never ended up receiving the package. So scrambling to come up with something, I ended up 3D printing my own molds and making my own obstacles out of plaster, like this bench, this little ramp, and my favorite, this curb thing. Google says it's called a jersey barrier, but I don't know, I love it anyway. And so, with my camera and DIY obstacles sorted, it was time to start filming. At first I wanted every clip to be at a new spot, and I even brought my tech deck with me in my jacket pocket when I went out to do something else, just in case I saw, the perfect little nook or cranny to do a sweet trick in. But since I didn't want to bring with me my whole camera every time I went outside, and I didn't really like the look of the footage I got off of my phone, I ended up deciding to film the whole video on this funky looking table that I have in my apartment. I felt like it would give the video a pretty cool vibe. And with that, I dove into filming, ready to make the sickest fingerboarding skate montage by a YouTuber who doesn't actually fingerboard ever. But before I show you that, I'm gonna throw it back to the green screen version of me real quick. He's just gonna kind of finish up the whole history segment thing, and he's gonna start off by saying all jokes aside, despite the fact that I'm not telling a joke right now because I changed my script, but that's not my problem. But all jokes aside, the fingerboard scene really did flourish during its peak. Tournaments and meetups were held regularly, and tech decks could be found prominently displayed in virtually any toy store you walked into. But as is the fate of any trend, especially during the early 2000s, the initial hype eventually began to wane and fingerboards slowly faded into obscurity. I always do these like hand motions. What the fuck do I think I'm gonna be adding there for the word obscurity in editing? I'll have no fucking idea. How do I put like a picture up to represent obscurity? However, like with any passing fad, be it fingerboarding in the 2000s, Beanie Babies in the 90s, or casual domestic violence in the 1950s, there's always gonna be a kind of dedicated core audience that stays in the fandom no matter what. And when it comes to fingerboarding, I don't think it's a very controversial take to say that one of the most prominent figures is Mike Schneider. Mike started posting fingerboarding videos to YouTube in 2006, but even earlier in 2003, when Mike was like 10 years old by the way, he started his own company, Flatface Fingerboards, that I mentioned earlier. Which means that in fingerboard years, they've been around since like forever. Essentially, they're one of the pioneering companies to make more professional fingerboarding decks. Today, Mike is in his 30s and, as you might expect, have slowly drifted away from the fingerboarding scene to focus on his career and making a family and get fucking pranked. Because Mike still posts to his YouTube like every week, and Flatface Fingerboards is still thriving. In fact, they just released like their newest deck, their best deck yet, and as I've been researching for this video and learning about all these different types of boards and wheels and everything, if anyone's listening, maybe Mike, maybe some other fingerboard brand, I'd like to have the G16 2-ply with 32mm dynamic trucks and ill-pill wheels, the street ones. Of course, paired with the FBS Extra Smooth tape. But, you know, all of that kind of comes out to being around $190, so
Hook your boy up, please.
Now, of course, there are numerous other brands out there producing decks, trucks, wheels, and obstacles. I won't bore you with like a laundry list of names, but from my semi-outside perspective, although admittedly through the process of making this video, I guess that's kind of become an inside perspective, especially seeing how I just listed all these specific fingerboard parts. So from my perspective, whatever that is, the fingerboard scene seems to still be doing very well. It seems like the riders in general have been able to, you know, move on from like the toy perception and actually are started to be taken seriously by other people. I don't know if they'll ever be able to kind of wash off the lame, nerdy hobby stamp that it has, but for what it's worth, I don't know what that really matters at the end of the day. Especially when you got skills like these. And speaking of skills, about a month has passed, both of the frames have fallen down from the wall here. I just finished editing my little fingerboarding montage and it's about time to release it into the world. But what have I learned? Well, first of all, fingerboard hard. I don't know how these fuckers online do it. You'd have to have some real like precision dexterity piano fingers to do the shit that I've seen people on YouTube doing. So I guess it is kind of impressive. Second of all, fingerboard, I hardly even knew her board. With which I mean to say that I think I had this idea that this would be sort of like a novel experiment for content and that I would essentially just be doing it for the Vine. But after about a month of fiddling around with this, I think I kind of genuinely enjoy fingerboarding now. I don't know if it's something I'd be practicing in the way that I have been while making this video, because at times it kind of took the fun out of it when I had to just grind for hours. Pun intended, by the way. Great job. But when used more like a fidget toy to occupy my excited little hands, it's been great. It's been very fun. And that's it. I think I'll end it right there. It's a fun and goofy little hobby. If you think it at all sounds like fun or something you'd enjoy, a tech deck is like $5, so pick one up, keep it at your desk or something. I'm sure you'll love it. And with that, thanks for watching this absolute mess of a video. I'll be back to thank my patrons after this, but for now, enjoy. Wow, that was super cool. You know what else is cool? Aside from that, like, one little thing about the microphone, I didn't really do like a Patreon ad spot, and I also didn't have a sponsor on this video, so you're welcome. I'm happy to serve you this slop, and if you feel like this slop is worth, like, I don't know, $3, please head over to the Patreon. On screen right now you can see my patrons and my Patreon producers, and I'm very grateful to them, and wouldn't it be cool if I were grateful to you too? It's always a great dynamic when you can kind of be grateful to each other. Maybe you could build up some sort of unreasonable expectations of me. You could like send me a DM somewhere and kind of talk to me as if you know me. Just really get that parasocial relationship going. I don't know what I'm saying here. I don't have a script. I want to give a special shout out to my top tier patrons, and I'm gonna try to deliver them in a cool voice. Here we go.
Faint Speaker, Minx, Arenithon, Blåholtzen, Claritha, Dan Farmer, Dexter Tapahe, Eddie Aranda, Flurgandy, Geo-Wo, Hanna, Kreshnik, Player of Games, Liminality, Matt Finnan, Matua Nyoro, Mr. Shifty, Moonshine Robot, Mr. Blue Star, Ploops, Riley Hodges, Six Pigs, Sophia Spider, Sorrow, the_debonair_dragon, Tommy.mp4, Tyler Graham, and Wyatt Betts.
Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.